A stranger proposed to me when I went on a solo trip. While we were walking out, that was how he told me that he likes me, he wants us to date. And I was like, what's going on? And before I even said anything, he pecked me. I was like, hello, you don't even know if I'm a mermaid. You don't know if I'm a spirit. You don't know anything. We just met like 5 hours ago. How many hours ago? And you're already all over me. He told me to come over to his place. He told me his intentions, that he wants to marry me. Hey, Jesus. As a marriage care. I'm so excited. Hi, I'm happy to see you. Please subscribe so you can see more. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are the real OG. Hi again. Yeah, so please kindly like, comment, subscribe. Please comment. Let me know. When I finish this story, let me know if you've witnessed something like this before. I'm really interested. I love stories. So guys, what I'm planning to do is to do more of story time like this on my channel. So if I see that people actually like it, I'm going to do more. So let me know. Yeah, so this is under our tea time with Sarah, but today we're drinking water. Drink water, guys. Guys, do you like my new background, or do you prefer the other one? Let me also know in the comments. Today we're going to be talking about how a stranger proposed to me when I went on a solo trip. So remember that time I went on a solo trip to different states in Nigeria for a month. Like I traveled for a whole month, going from state to state. I'm going to link the video up here. Yeah, so remember that time I went for that solo trip. So there was one I went that was really eventful. It was not only eventful for the adventure, it was also eventful for the kind of people I met. So guys, when I went to Olumiri Ijesha waterfall at Osun State. Yeah, yes, that's the name. So when I went there, I had a lot of fun. It was the first time in my life that I actually did something really crazy. I was like, oh my god, I climbed how many steps? I can't really remember a lot of info, but if you watch the video you're going to see. But it was a really fun time for me. So when I got down from the step and everything, when I climbed, I think yes, it has 7 steps. So I got to 7 steps, and trust me, it's not just 7 steps, it's like 7 mountain steps. So it was really fun. When I got down, I got to, I think, the 2nd step where there is the waterfall. I met 3 people, a lady and 2 guys. So it seems the lady and the guy were dating, and then the other guy was all alone. And sincerely, I really it was a solo trip, so I went there to be alone. Like I didn't even want to make friends or anything. But the funny part was their company was actually, like, it was nice, So it was just 4 of us there. I changed my clothes. Of course, I didn't change in their front. I went beside the rock. I changed my clothes and all, and I just sat down inside the water. I even filmed a video of my leg. I don't know, people on my Instagram would have seen that video. It's been a long time. That was last year. So I filmed a video of my leg. I was just sitting alone there, enjoying the ambience of the waterfall. Guys, so I just noticed that this guy was just he was sitting there. I didn't even pay attention. Like I don't want to say this, but it was not really my type like that. If I see someone that is your type, you might get you might feel like, oh, if you're in a new place and you see someone that is your type, you might want to get swayed. But I was not swayed because he is not my type. Or he was not my type. So that's why I was by the water and all. I wanted to go for a swim. So he and his friends, like the lady, the guy, and then him, 3 of them wanted to go for a swim inside the waterfall. And me, I'm very scared of a lot of water pouring like that. Should I enter? Why? Do I want to die? No, I don't want to die. So I'm very scared of things like that, a lot of water like that. So I stayed back, and then he summoned me like, come and join us now. Why are you there? I was like, no, I'm too scared. So he was like, don't worry, don't be scared. So he held my phone. He took my phone and his friend's phone, and he kept it somewhere for us, somewhere safe. I was like, is this safe? He said it's safe. Okay, no problem. So we entered the waterfall. I was so scared, but you know, it was holding me. I don't know if you know that weird way guys hold ladies when they are by the beach, or you know, that they hold them like they're trying to keep them safe. I was not comfortable, but I started to loosen up. I was like, you know, I came for an adventure. Maybe this is an adventure. Let's enjoy. So I loosened up, and you know, he held me. The guy held. So I felt like he was feeling lonely because his friend was with a girl, and I'm just saying what I felt. So you know, after the whole waterfall thing, we took pictures. Should I post the picture? Should I? Okay, I'm going to post the picture, but I'm going to blur his face. I don't know if I'll still find the picture. I'll check it out. If I don't find the picture, then I didn't find it. I'm going to look for it. You know, after the whole waterfall thing, the picture taking thing, then we went to the side, like the rock side, and we started talking. You know, this normal conversation. We were just talking, blah blah blah. So when we finished, okay, the talking. So he was just asking. We were talking about ourselves. What's your name? What's my name? I don't even think I still remember the guy's name. Oh, I'm a bad person. So you know, what's my name? What's your name? Blah blah blah. So we finished there, and then after everything, we went down. Yeah, we went down because we were, I think, on the second step. So we went to the first step, more waterfall, more people, and then when we finished there, we started going. While we were walking out, that was how he told me that he likes me, he wants us to date, and I was like, what's going on? And before I even said anything, he pecked me. I was like, hello, you don't even know if I'm a mermaid. You don't know if I'm a spirit. You don't know anything. We just met like 5 hours ago. How many hours ago? And you're already all over me. You're telling me you want to date me. Is that how it works? I felt quite uncomfortable. But then again, I was just laughing. Like, see this one? Me, I didn't even stay in this land. Like, I just came for a trip. Anyway, so he told me to come over to his place, that he wants to see me later, blah blah blah. I think he said I should come to Ife. So the thing was, you know, I was going on a tour on different attractions in Osun at the time before I went to the other states. So I was planning to actually go to Ile-Ife. There's this place I went in Ile-Ife. Is it Ile-Ife Museum? The video is also there in my Osun trip. So I went to Ile-Ife Museum. So I was planning to go to Ile-Ife the next day. So when I heard that he stays at Ile-Ife, I was like, it's even good though that instead of me to come to your house, because I don't know how to go to strangers' house. Instead of me to come to your house, why not let's meet at Ile-Ife Museum? You know, we can just look around. You never know what the Lord is saying. So he was like, no problem. So he offered to drive me. Man, even the drive said, you know, I didn't really know the road around Osun now. So he drove me around. He was supposed to drop me somewhere. He was like, no, he wants to drop me closer to my house. I was like, hey, what's going on? No, I lodged at an hotel and all. So he wants to drop me closer. So his friends were already complaining. I was not begging him, hello, please, just drop me here. We take bus, please, because the friends were already uncomfortable. We just met someone and you're already gallivanting around for the person. Anyway, so he dropped me and I went to my hotel room. So yeah, so the next day I went to Ife. We were not able to meet. I don't really know what happened. What really happened? We were not able to meet, and I couldn't wait so long because it was getting late, and a place I don't know, I had to go back to my hotel room. So I was like, all right, we're not going to see, we're not going to meet, so okay, later. So I think when I got back home, we were chatting randomly, and then when I got back home, that was when, you know, he started chatting with me. You know, I made him know that I like adventure, so I don't stay at Osun, and I think I was back in Lagos. No, I can't be that back in Lagos, because after Osun I went to several other states. So I think I was in another state, probably Ondo. I can't remember again like that. So I was in another state and we were chatting, and that was when he told me his intentions, that he wants to marry me. Hey, Jesus. As a marriage care, yeah? From where to where? Like, I don't understand. Like, we just met. You don't even know me. You don't know anything about me at all. You want to marry me. How does that work? It was like, he's serious, that he owns a farm, that he does not have a lot of money, but he will take care of me, blah, blah, blah. Me, I was like, this is not even about money. It's not about money. I'm not even talking about what's my business with your money. What me I'm really asking you is, hello, we just met. Like, how does marriage work like that? So, you know, he started, you know, saying we can make it work, we can be friends. Say no problem, we can be friends now, let's get to know each other. And you know, me, I was even asking about spiritual life, because me, like, that's the first thing I want to know. I was asking, how's your spiritual life? He said he used to go to church. He used to go to church. I said, okay, it's fine, no problem. So that was not all. I think I told him that I was not ready for a relationship, because at the time I was not ready for a relationship. Yes, that time. I think that time I just got out of a relationship, so relationship K. That time I was 18 months. That time my mind was not even on relationship. I really wanted to do a lot of exploration single. So I told him I was not ready for a relationship, but we could be friends and all. So it was like, oh, do I mean friends with benefits? I don't know, these guys. You know what was just coming to my mind was, this guy is just looking for some random, what do they call it, one night stand, because he was at Oshun at the time. Maybe he was feeling lonely and he just wanted, so he was using different promises like, I want to date you, I want to love you, blah blah blah. He was telling me I love you. Love how do you love somebody you just met? What the heck are you talking about? I felt so uncomfortable with the conversation. So I said, oh, we can be friends, you know. The funny thing is, maybe from friends we can get to know each other. I was like, oh, do I mean friends with benefits? I said, from where to where? Friends with benefits. So if I cannot marry you or date you, you want me to be friends with benefits with you? I was like, no, not friends with benefits. Okay. So he said, no problem. Is it because of church or religion? I can't really remember how the conversation went, but I nipped it in the bud. I nipped it. So after that time, you know, the conversation started dying down. Sometimes we'll talk, sometimes we'll not talk. And it went on like that. Let me drink water. And it went on like that until the conversation fizzled away, and you know, he will not say hi again, he will not check up and all. And that was how it died down. So guys, just imagine that I did not have sense, and I just decided that, oh, let me go and meet him, one night stand and everything, just because somebody was lonely. Because that was how the vibe I was getting, that this guy is just lonely and he's just looking for somebody to pass time with. Because how do you want to date someone? How do you propose to someone? How do you become so touchy with somebody that you just met, man? So guys, have you ever had that kind of experience before? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about the whole scenario. Sincerely, this is a real life story. This is a real thing that actually happened to me. And you know, one of the craziest things that happened to me when I went on a solo trip, there was actually another one. There was another man I met when I went to Oshun Sacred Grove. I think Oshun was really eventful. Another man I met when I went to Oshun Sacred Grove, and that one told me, I think it was with some ladies though, and he was still toasting me. He told me that where do I stay in Oshun, that you know we could spend the night or so. Was it spend the night, or he says he wants to take me out the next day? I was like, take you out? Like, what is wrong with you people? I'm not interested. Stop it. You know, he kept disturbing me around that Oshun Sacred until I had to pass another route just to avoid him and the other ladies with him. So I think the other ladies with him are not, maybe they are just friends. The guy was just so weird. Okay, so that was that. There's another one though. I think one of the most embarrassing thing that happened to me. Was it Oshun? No, this was Ekiti, abi? This was Ekiti. While I was at Ekiti. Yeah, so I had my headphone on. And the funny thing was, my headphone was not even plugged in. Like, I was not listening to anything, I just kept it on. So there was this bike man coming from behind me. I was going out to get something to eat from the hotel room I was staying. There was this bike man coming from behind me, and then all of a sudden, so I knew a bike man was coming. The road was really rough. I wanted to rush to the other side, and guys, this guy slapped me like from back. It gave me I was so angry. Like, what the heck? How will you hit me? He said because I was using it. Hello, I wasn't even listening to music. I knew you go explain tire, no evidence. I was so angry. So you know, he's a bike man, and so he zoomed off. I could not even do anything. I was thinking of stoning him a very big stone, but I was just thinking, in this no man's land, I cannot do anything serious. So that was how he went. There was another one again. A lot of stories are just coming. So there was another one that happened. So I was going from Ondo. I was going from Ondo to Ekiti when this happened. So the bus I entered, I can't really remember the names of those places. The bus I entered from Ondo, I think dropped me. No, I entered from Owo. Yes, I went to visit my people, like the people I worked with. I used to work at Owo before. The people I worked with at Owo, I went to visit them. So I was coming back. So while I was there was this guy in the bus. I wanted to buy something, so he offered to help me buy. I can't remember what I was buying instead. When I got the stuff, so he wanted to buy something later. I was not like, can I give him that 100 naira that I used previously? I was like, 100 naira that I used to, like, as if we knew each other. Like as if we knew each other. Even the people that were in the bus were looking at us like, maybe their brothers and sister or boyfriend and guy. I didn't even know. I didn't like the way he spoke, but I was like, no problem. I gave him the money, 100 naira. I gave him. So, you know, thankfully, he had his load at the back, so he had to stay at the back. The driver told him to stay at the back. I was so happy that we're not sitting together, because I knew he would have been having awkward conversations with me. So he left, and then that was how the journey continued. So when we got to Ekiti, I don't even know anywhere in Ekiti, of course. So I was, looking forward to the journey. I don't even know anywhere in Ekiti, so, but I didn't want to show it because I felt like he would want to take advantage. I just felt it, So when we got down, I wanted to rush off and leave. I kept at a distance from him. So when we got down, he wanted to, come closer to me. He was now asking me, where are you going now? Where do you want to go? I was like, thank you, sir, for the other time. Thank you. God bless you. That was how I was, walking. And then he was coming like, hello, where are you going? Emike? I carried bike. I carried bike and, I left. Like, I didn't even know where I was going. I just told the bike to take me to the nearest hotel and all. So that was how I was able to avoid the guy, because I just, I felt weird about the whole thing that was happening, the way he was acting like he knew me and everything. So guys, these are my crazy solo trip stories, man. A lot of events. I feel like this is quite common for ladies when they are traveling alone. Yeah. So, and I was really careful to not tell anyone that I was traveling alone. So do you know anyone, or have you ever had experiences like this? Let me know in the comments, and kindly subscribe, like. Let me know if you can relate to some of these happenings or experiences while you were traveling. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.